Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Focus Forum. We have Mark Lawrenson and Robert Savage still with us in attendance. We're going to be talking about the League Cup and we're going to focus on one game in particular, Manchester United's game against Liverpool, because it should, we believe, signal the return of one Luis Suarez. So it's a subject which has kept football fans with plenty to talk about over the last few weeks and months. You both expect him to come straight back into the Liverpool side. We'll start with that.
Yeah, I think two reasons, Dan. A, obviously, he needs the game time, but secondly as well, without Coutinho in the side Liverpool, because he's out to the end of October, there's a space automatically for him. But yeah, I think he'll definitely start.
And what sort of impact will he have, Robbie? Because we mentioned on Saturday's programme that we looked at when we came back from the Evra ban, which was 8 games. He came back into the side. In actual fact, Liverpool only won one of those 10 games when he came back into in the Premier League, only the Merseyside derby, and they lost 7 of those 10. So what impact do you think he will have when he does come back into the team?
Well, he's a world-class player, there's no question about that, but I listened to Robbie Fowler on 5 Live, and he said he will play, but the interesting fact, then, is with and without Sturridge, when he's played with Sturridge and without Sturridge. When he's played with Sturridge, obviously, as we see here, 5 Premier League goals, one every 45 minutes. But when Sturridge is playing on his own and without Suarez, it's 9 Premier League goals, one every 81 minutes. So it's nearly double the thing. So you've got to play him together. You have to play him together because he's a world-class player.
Why is that just a statistical anomaly?
I think a little bit, yeah. I think, because what about the other 9? What were they doing, by the way, when those two were playing together? That's the first thing. And you don't know how many chances they created either. But listen, when Sturridge came last January and he came straight in the team, he came in Suarez's place. And, you know, he's placed in the team. And to be fair to Suarez, he just moved slightly over, sort of inside left, and just got on with it and looked an even better player for me. And because of that, I think you have to play the two of them again. Liverpool are going to have a problem maybe long-term, which is they have only 2 strikers. You know, if they're going to stay at the top of the league, which they made a very, very good start, but they've only got 2 strikers, and it's very, very difficult. One gets injured, there's so much pressure on the other fella because they've got no one else who can play up front. Not that's good enough for me.
Well, Aspas needs a goal. You know, they brought him. Luis Alberto, I think he got a hat-trick for the reserves midweek. I don't think they're quite ready, but no. Lolo's right.
Aspas needs an injection of pace as well as a goal, by the way.
Do you think that this is last chance for Luis Suarez? If there is another indiscretion, that must be it, do you think?
Yeah, well, I think, in all honesty, Dan, if Liverpool don't finish in the top 4 at the end of the season, he's gone.
He'll be gone.
He's gone. I think, you know, they won't say so publicly, but privately the conversation's taken place and he's gone. So they're just going to have to deal with it. The problem is with him is you just don't know. Robbie's absolutely right. He is a world-class footballer, but he can be a world-class idiot. So you just don't know on the pitch what he's going to do.
But he will certainly add to that. I mean, a team without Suarez is not as good as a team with Suarez in it.
Of course not.
Whatever the goal ratio...
Stats can recreate whatever thing you want them to do, but with Coutinho, Suarez and Sturridge, if they can keep them 3 fit, with Gerrard and Lukas in that holding role, Henderson's having a decent season, they've got a chance, real chance of finishing top 4, no?
Why are you smirking? What's that giggle about?
No, I think it was Robbie Fowler you mentioned him before. Said Henderson's great until he has to touch the ball. Wasn't me, it was Robbie Fowler. No, we're joking.
In terms of this League Cup game, it's not the most dazzling set of League Cup fixtures we had last night and tonight as well. But this is one game where neither manager, because of the history between the two teams and because of the return of Suarez as well, unlikely to see the normal, incredibly weakened sides that we see in this competition.
Well, I think that's the thing, is what maybe the highlight of the night might actually be the hour before kick-off when we get the teams, because Manchester United won't want to lose at home to Liverpool in any competition. So I think they're a fairly strong side. And I think Liverpool as well, because of Suarez, etc. You're not going to put Suarez back in the team and put him in with some numpties, are you? Because what's the point of doing that? You've got to have a very strong team.
I think it's a trophy now the top clubs are lucky to win. Look at Arsenal. If they'd have beat Birmingham in that final, they wouldn't be saying they've won a trophy for 7 or 8 years. Moisey could win his first trophy. Pellegrini needs to win a trophy. So I think, and Brendan Rodgers, he'd love to win it. So I think it's a competition now where I think we'll see stronger teams.
OK. Let me ask you this, because we've had loads of Liverpool fans in recent weeks saying we haven't talked about them enough being top of the table. So I asked you this on Saturday as well. Obviously, we're not aware at this point, because of the times we recorded this, of what happened in the game this weekend against Southampton. But do you see them as a definite top 4 side this season and possible title contenders, or not quite there for you yet?
Not possible title contenders, because I think there's a little bit short in terms of and the striking options. And also, they're not a very big team from midfield going forward, Liverpool. So I think they can get overpowered. They made a really good... I think they've got a real chance of finishing in the top 4. At the moment, I think that's it.
I think it's the widest title race we've had for a long, long time, and that you hammered me on for Twitter for saying that early in the week, but I think it is. I think Liverpool can finish in the top 4, and their next 5 games are all winnable. I think they've got Sunderland away.
Do you think they can win the league?
No. Not Spurs.
I thought you said 6 teams could win the title.
No, I didn't say that. I said it's an open title race.
Right.
There's 6 teams that's going to be in it, but I think only 4 of them can win it. I don't think Spurs and Liverpool will have a chance. I think 4th place is the best for them too. I think it's between Arsenal, Chelsea, United and City.
Well, that's really cleared that one up then, isn't it?
I get it now. I think that's clarified it for me. Thank you. Don't... Right, you can follow Robbie on Twitter and get an insight into all these things. So let's clear that up. 6 teams in the race, but only 4 can win.
I think so. I don't know a lot of things.
Mark?
No, I don't agree.
How many can win it?
I think 4 are in it, and only 4 can win it.
OK. You've got to be in it.
You've got to be in it to win it.
You have. Right, Football Focus, by the way, back on Saturday at our new time, and this will be it now, midday from this point on.
Midday?
Yeah, high noon. Right. 12 o'clock, so I expect you in early. We're going to be live at Hull this weekend as well, our first on-the-road show of the season. And we shall see you at midday on Saturday for Football Focus. I hope you've enjoyed the forum this week.
Yeah, loved it, yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. Thanks to Robert and to Mark, and from all of us, we'll see you soon.